Today we are going to talk about the mysteries that were never solved. The unanswered questions that still echo through the halls of Beacon Hills High long after the series finale. You ever watch a show, fall deeply into its world, get your heart ripped out by emotional scenes, laugh until your stomach hurts thanks to an awkward best friend, and then suddenly go, wait, that made no sense? That's Teen Wolf for you. A series that gave us alphas, banshees, kanamas, dread doctors, and a possessed Stiles so terrifying even the Oni got nervous. But despite all its glory, some things just don't add up. These aren't just minor oopsies. We're talking about plot holes so big even Hale's brooding stare couldn't cover them up. Things that fans still argue about on Reddit at 3 a.m. And the worst part? Some of them involve characters we loved and lost. Some involve events that changed everything, and yet were never truly explained. Welcome to TV Series. If you're just joining us, please subscribe and don't forget to turn on the notifications bell for more videos. Because trust me, what we're about to uncover might just change how you see the entire Teen Wolf series. Let's start with one of the strangest disappearances in the entire show. Remember Isaac Leahy? The soft-spoken beta who found family in Scott's pack after suffering abuse from his father and losing Erica and Boyd? He was part of some of the show's most intense arcs, fought in major battles, and even had a thing with Allison for a hot minute. But here's the twist, he just vanishes after season 3. No goodbye. No final scene. One moment he's there in Beacon Hills, the next he's gone. Like someone hit the delete button on his storyline. It's like your favorite hoodie going missing and no one will admit they borrowed it. Some fans say he left to grieve in France with Chris Argent after Allison's death, a theory based on vague hints. But guess what? That's never shown or explained. No closure. Just crickets. And in a show where death doesn't even mean you're gone forever, not addressing a major character's exit, that's not just a hole, that's a crater. But let's get darker, much darker. The Nogitsune, one of the most terrifying villains in the Teen Wolf universe. A creature that fed on chaos, pain, and trickery. When it possessed Stiles, it gave us a masterclass in psychological horror. Remember Void Stiles flipping between creepy smiles and murderous intent? That was Emmy-worthy material. But here's the catch. How did the Nogitsune even take control in the first place? We're told the Nemeton, the ancient tree stump with more power than most nuclear reactors, is responsible for opening up the supernatural floodgates. But the timeline is a mess. The Nemeton was already there, its power already known, and yet this evil fox spirit only decided to strike then? Why not earlier? Why Stiles and not, say, Jackson during his chaotic Kanama phase? And speaking of the Nemeton, how did that stump become the epicenter of all things evil with zero adults in town noticing? No scientists. No curious hikers. Just a glowing magical root system casually hidden in the woods behind a high school. That's like hiding a portal to hell behind the local grocery store and nobody blinking an eye. Another mystery that fans still shake their heads at involves the Argent family. These are werewolf hunters with a strict moral code. We hunt those who hunt us, remember? Except, they didn't always follow it. Gerard Argent literally bathes in betrayal. He poisons his own daughter's love interest, manipulates his son, and starts a war that causes mass death. And yet, somehow, he survives the entire series. Not only that, he's still walking around like he didn't try to murder half the cast. At one point, he's even working with Scott's pack. What? That's like letting the Joker join the Justice League. How do you explain that? How does someone go from being the big bad in one season to an ally in another, without even a proper redemption arc? That's not character development. That's amnesia. And then there's Kate Argent. Oh boy. She's evil, manipulative, and psychotic. Basically, if fire had a personality, it'd be her. After being killed by Peter Hale in season 1, we assume she's done for. But no. Surprise. She's alive and now part jaguar. Not even kidding. A were-jaguar. And here's where it gets weird. The show tells us she didn't die, but somehow turned into this creature of Aztec origin. Now, I know Teen Wolf is known for mixing mythologies, Japanese, Celtic, Norse, all in one supernatural soup. But how does someone just become a were-jaguar? There's zero foreshadowing. No explanation for how her body handled the change, or why she didn't just turn into a werewolf like everyone else. The show acts like this is totally normal. Like, oh hey, yeah, you died but now you're a shape-shifting ancient predator. Cool, cool. No, it's not cool. It's confusing. It's like showing up to a pizza party and being handed a burrito. You'll eat it, but it doesn't make sense. One of the funniest and most frustrating moments, though, involves the school itself. Beacon Hills High School should have shut down 5 times by Season 3. Between multiple deaths, murders on campus, wild animals running through hallways, and literal explosions, you'd think the place would be swarming with government agents or permanently closed. But no. Classes resume like nothing happened. There's even a new lacrosse game every other week. How do these kids even have time to study? Or do homework? How are they not constantly in therapy? Every week it's monster attack, someone dies. Now open your math books to page 42. The scariest thing isn't the supernatural creatures. It's the principal still expecting you to pass biology after you saw your friend get murdered in the hallway by a berserker. And here's a bonus one, a classic that fans can't let go. Why didn't anyone turn Stiles into a supernatural creature? Let's be real. He was the most vulnerable member of the pack. Human. No claws. No healing. Just sarcasm and a bat. He was kidnapped, tortured, possessed, almost killed more times than we can count. And yet, no one ever bit him. Not even to save his life. Sure, it made him relatable. And yes, he was brilliant, often the one with a plan. But you'd think at least once, someone would offer, "Hey, wanna not die today? Maybe grow some fangs." But no. It's like everyone collectively agreed, let's keep him squishy and breakable. Builds character. Okay, that's it for this episode. Thanks for watching. Please don't forget to share your thoughts in the comments section below. Which Teen Wolf plot hole bugs you the most? Did Isaac deserve better? Should the Nogitsune arc have been explained more? Or are you still trying to understand the logic behind Were Jaguars? Please like, share, and subscribe for more. Because in Beacon Hills, even the things that don't make sense are worth talking about.